Welcome to this channel. In this video, we're going to analyze and react to some of the most ironic and the funniest speeches and moments of Donald Trump. He's a unique character and he has a lot of funny and spectacular viral kind of moments that are really interesting. He's an idol and let's start this video and see how it is.
You called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals.
It's really interesting that he said those things, and watch how he's not even waiting to respond. He's just gonna jump in and like look at the body language that he has, overconfident in a way.
Twitter account.
Only Rosie O'Donnell. We are also praying.
That's really interesting that he says only Rosie O'Donnell. Like he tries to not get offended but change the situation into a very funny situation, and everybody would give him a round of this applause, and that's like, wow, who would actually respond to that like that?
For the people of Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico.
Did you notice how that woman's kind of face changed? Like Donald Trump's wife, she usually is like shocked of how he talks and how he does his things, and wow, that's unbelievable.
Puerto Rico. Tough hurricane. One of the wettest we've ever seen from the standpoint of water. Nobody has done more for the black community than Donald Trump. And if you look, with the exception of Abraham Lincoln, possible exception, in Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets. All I know about.
Wow, I mean, they're eating the dogs, eating the cats, and the way he articulates the words are like, wow, like, can you believe that this guy is still the president of US? It's really breathtaking and unbelievable, totally shocking that such a person can be with all this power. He doesn't look like a president. He doesn't talk like one. He's just a different person. And by the way, did you guys know that he used to act like an entrepreneur and a billionaire when he was actually running the Trump Tower, and he was in debt, and he did all this thing. So basically, he was doing the manifestation, and after that, he kind of achieved all these things, and he became the president. But still, most people would actually say that they hate him, and it's a fair point of view, man.
Magnus is this. Give me a glass of water. Let me drop it on the Magnus. That's the end of the Magnus. And I told Abdul, don't do it anymore. You do it anymore, you're going to have problems. And he said, why do you send me a picture of my house? I said, you're going to have to figure that out, Abdul. And for 18...
Just a yes or no, you still do not have a plan.
I have concepts of a plan, and I refuse...
I have concepts of a plan, so that means he doesn't have a plan, but I mean, look how he responds to a question. He's always ready to just give up some kind of answers that would be like better than nothing. Like don't leave the blank sheet blank at the end of the exam. Make sure that you answer it with something. That's what he does.
Used to say it, but when he took showers with the other pros, they came out of there, they said, oh my God. That's unbelievable.
Take shower with the pros. He's humiliating everybody, and wow.
I had to say it. No, get those lights off! Off! Turn them off, they're too bright, turn them off! Turn them off, let's go, ready? Turn off the lights! Turn off the lights! I tested positively toward negative, right? I didn't want to. Excuse me.
Positively toward the negative. I think I'm gonna be very honest with you. He definitely seems like a psychopath. The way he acts and responds, and he's overconfident to a excessive kind of way, and I suppose that he doesn't deserve all the things that he has. And Ivanka, or other people, he's like a billionaire who's turned to be very much negatively powered, and this shows the fact that it's not the right people who get the power. It's like sometimes the most corrupted people that would break the rules and get to those places.
1 second.
No.
I
The
didn't
simple
want
fact
to.
is,
Jeff,
Donald, you cannot take.
more energy tonight. I like that. She was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black.
You know, it's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail. We have a case where a certain...
Man, that's like all these kind of politicians. They're so corrupt. I mean, how do they get nominated to go up there and stand and kind of defend themselves and talk about these kind of things? It's kind of really a paradox of a kind that they're leading these people so much power in hand to run different kind of countries and like have power over this, and they are tearing each other apart in front of everybody. And you don't need to be like scrutinizing these things to understand they're really corrupt, and they don't really care, and they do whatever the fuck they want. And the subtitles are not really properly done, but that's another fun way to actually watch this.
country, India. How do I look? I'm an extremely stable genius. I am the chosen one.
President Z and the Chinese Communist
Tropical storm, Isis, totalitarianism, tolerate, fresh vegetables, fatalities, shifting production to Thailand. Through phone, through telephone, telephonically, as they said. You know, granite is unmeltable by blowtorches.
Yes.
China has total respect for Donald Trump and for Donald Trump's very, very large brain. I never attacked him on his look, and believe me, there's plenty of subject matter right there. That I can tell you. Silence of the Lamb. Has anyone ever seen the Silence of the Lamb? The late great Hannibal Lecter. He's a wonderful man. He oftentimes would have a friend for dinner.
Like, he is supposed to give this audience the real kind of lecture, not talk about some movies and make fun of. And it's kind of really shocking that he's talking about such thing. And all this audience, you think they're really standing right there to just give him a round of applause, or they like paid actors to just get paid to do this kind of actions?
And he referred to my hands. If they're small, something else must be small. I guarantee you there's no problem. I guarantee it. All right.
This is a tough business to run for
I know.
president.
You're a tough guy, Jeb.
And we need to have a leader that is real tough. You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to the
Let's see,
presidency.
I'm at 40. I'm beating him awfully badly in the polls.
He said you're never gonna be the president of the United States, but that guy became twice the president, and the other guy never became one.
Not beating Hillary. But you're not beating Hillary. Well, then if I can't beat her, you're really going to get killed, aren't you? Don't worry about that, baby. I love babies. So. I love babies. I hear that baby crying. I like. Actually, I was only kidding. You can get the baby out of here.
Man, this is really interesting. He says something and then it changes exactly the opposite, and everybody would just like, look, he says something, then he says what I said was wrong, and I was kidding, I was lying. This shows how quickly these politicians can change their skin. They're always wearing a mask, always trying to hide, always trying to just do some stuff that would give the people what was pleasing.
They did a lot of shooting, and they did a lot of blasting, even not going through the front door. You know, you think you go through the door. If you're a normal person, you say, knock, knock, may I come in?
Go through the back door, like knock knock, going in. he has his moments, I would say, and truly an interesting person to analyze. But as we mentioned before, definitely a psychopath, a narcissist, and Machiavellistic. He has all the dark triad, and yet so empowered and just living like nothing is wrong. And if you guys want, watch the next video and let me know what you think about this. Should we do deeper analysis? And catch you guys in the next one.